Okay, hi Nisha, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
How have you been?
I'm awesome, sir. What about you?
I'm elated, thank you so much for asking. So Nisha, I want to know from you that first off about your area, right, your village and the people, what they think about the English.
Okay, so I'm from Broad, and my village name is Draggad, and let me speak. So, in my village, there are most of people they are educated, and in my experience, so they are not so able to speak in English. If we try to speak in English, so that time they be like अंग्रेज बन रहा है.
Okay.
So it was a basic problem in my area. So
Okay. I would say that this sentence that बड़ा अंग्रेज बन रहा है, it makes the people underconfident actually. You know that because when we try to do the new things, and English is a thing that everybody wants to conquer actually, I would say. And this is the horrible thing for the most of the Indians, right, to learn how to speak in English, right? And at that time, if somebody sees such kind of sentences, their morale, their confidence levels start decreasing. You know that. So that's why, yeah, it is not the problem with you actually. It is most of the Indian, you know, the village actually this kind of problem. But it was earlier in city too, but now these days people are, you know, that so much aware about that why and you know how much English is important in their life for their future. So one more thing, one more question that before coming to Perfect Institute Javindanagar, you know what, you know that what did you used to, you know, feel about English actually?
So when I speak, when I try to speak in English, so before coming this institute, so I feel underconfident and I feel perplexed. Speaking in English was a Herculean task for me, and I am not so confident to speak in English. So it was my level that I.
Okay, it was your level that time. Okay, and then you joined Perfect Institute and you started learning how to speak in English. So you know that our course is divided in two levels, the level 1 and level 2. Guys, if you want to come, you will see the level 1 and level 2, right? Everybody start with the level 1. Okay, so you started your course with the level 1. So what kind of things or what type of things you learned in the level 1?
So in level 1 we learn about little grammar and how to build confidence in us, because our basic problem is we are not confident to speak in English. Also we know about so many words and so many things in English, but we don't what I mean to say is we are not habitual to use these all things in speaking. So our mentor teaches how to how to build our confidence. So that was that was in our level 1.
Okay, it means okay, you want to say that in level 1 we work a little bit on grammar and most of the time we work on the practice so that you will be more confident. Yes guys, she's right actually. Confidence is the half victory. If you are confident, you will learn many of the things, right, in short period of time. So why the most of the people they can't speak in English? Because they have the hesitation, even they have the grammar knowledge, right, good grammar knowledge. So you know, the confidence level is very very important. At first level we do work on such things, right, your grammar level, and also we try to make you habitual to use your word that is in your mind while speaking English, right? So that is the thing. So after completing your first level, you took a test from our side, you passed that, and then you entered in the second level. So what did you learn in the second level? What I'm trying to say is that what is the difference between level 1 and level 2?
So when we enter in level 2, so that time we learn about so many things and so many activities, like we do mouth muscle activity, mind synchronize activity, and so many exercise that is related with our facial expression. So level 2 was different from level 1. So it was amazing experience in level 2.
Yeah, yes, guys, बिल्कुल right. She's really saying the right thing, that you know that when we speak in हिंदी और पहाड़ी, जब हम पहाड़ी और हिंदी में बात करते हैं तो आपकी मदर टंग कुछ भी हो सकती है. मेरी मदर टंग पहाड़ी है, राइट. फिर मैंने हिंदी सीखा, तो आपको कुछ भी हो सकती है. सो उस समय जब हम बात करते हैं, जैसे मैं अभी बात कर रहा हूँ, आप मुझे सुन रहे हैं, तो मेरे जो बॉडी लैंग्वेज है मेरे वर्ड के साथ क्या कर रही है, मैच कर रही है. बट व्हाट हैपन विद द इंग्लिश एक्चुअली, I was the person, right, कि जैसे हमने रूल को हम क्या क्रैम कर लेते हैं, वैसे बहुत सारे लोग इंग्लिश बोलते वक्त कुछ सेंटेंस को रट लेते हैं, एंड while speaking they look like the robot actually. उनकी इंग्लिश ऐसी लगती है जैसे कि कुछ फीड कर रखा है और वो रिपीट कर रहे हैं. बट इट इज़ नॉट द राइट वे टू कम्युनिकेट इन इंग्लिश. मतलब आप अपनी फीलिंग को शेयर कर सकें, राइट. सो दैट्स व्हाई इन सेकेंड लेवल वी वर्क ऑन दैट. While speaking, how will you use your body gesture, posture, your facial expressions, so that while speaking in English with someone or with anyone, right, you look natural. Because naturality connects the people, right. Because when we talk naturally, right, so people think that we you know that we talk from the heart, right. So that's why it's really very good answer. And one more thing, Nisha, that now these days that you told about your village people, right, they pull the leg. Have you seen the such thing with your friends, that because you must have many friends, right?
Yes.
So when you started learning English, right, that time they told you something like that, because after watching this video, I don't know you talk with them in English or not, right now, but after watching this video, I guarantee, and I am 110% sure, they will start thinking in a different way about you or about your English. So is anyone in your group that that time she or he was trying to pull your leg?
Yes, this type of incident happened with me when I start my English course. So that some of my friends said, you are becoming English woman, like
You can tell in a Hindi or Pahari too.
कि इंग्लिश सीख के क्या कर लेगी, हमें बोलना तो हिंदी में ही है. तो so it was very, and also I don't expect these things from them, because they are also educated and they also know about importance of English in our
Right.
life. So I don't expect these things about them. So when I heard these type of words in their mouth, so that I feel underconfident, and it was so bad experience for me.
Yeah, guys. So if you can't help anybody to anything, right, so don't try to demoralize, right. अगर आप कुछ कर नहीं सकते हैं तो कुछ ना करिए, है ना, कुछ हेल्प नहीं कर सकते हैं. बट आई वुड से दैट, राइट, ऐसा होता है. आई एम नॉट सेइंग दैट कि इंग्लिश हमारी लाइफ में कितना काम आएगी, बट काम ज़रूर आएगी. आई गारंटी, आई एम 110% श्योर, राइट. बिकॉज इफ यू हैव द knowledge of any other language like English, like French or any other language, right, the door of the opportunity starts opening, right. So if you want to grab the opportunities, right, you must have some different things, and right now you can start with the English, right. This is the basic thing, right. It is not the end actually. Speaking in English is not our target. Our target is communicate with the people in English so that we can grab the opportunities, right. So one more thing, that right, now you are a college student.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I completed my graduation
This year. Okay, so you have completed your graduation this year.
Yes, sir.
Have you seen in your college or in your class, is there anyone, or you know, how many students were in your class in graduation?
They are around 300 and 400.
300 or 400 students were in your class, right? They were your classmate. How many of them they were able to speak in English?
Sir, I don't know, but I think so. They all are used to their mother tongue, like Pahari. They used to speak in Pahari, and I don't know how many of these students can speak English, but I think so. It is very few people they can speak in English.
Yeah, so because few people must be there that must have been there that who were able to speak in English, right? So I would say that it happens everywhere because that we don't have the environment actually for learning English. There are two ways. The first way that if you want to speak in English, I don't know, and we don't know that what is your level, from where you come, and you just first wish to go somewhere where all the people they speak in English, right? There is no one with whom you can speak in Hindi or Pahari. Automatically, after 1 year, up to 1.5 years, you will start speaking in English. You will start understanding in English. But the second way, but it is not possible for everyone, right? Everybody can't go a place where everyone speak in English, but we can choose the second way, the training centers. But I want to know from you that all the training center are able to make anyone to speak in English. I am confident about the Perfect Institute, right? Because we have such kind of method, we have some good trainers, and so what do you think that are the institutions are able to make someone to speak in English? Other institutions.
Okay, sir. Yes, they can be able if they also have such type of methods to teach and train their students. But in Jogindernagar, I think so. There are not so good institute as they don't have any good trainer and any good method to teach and train in English.
Okay, so that's why guys, if you want to learn how to speak in English, I don't know that what is your level and where are you going, and you want to go somewhere, and you can learn from there, right? But I would say that if you come here, I would say that you will start speaking English, you will see the change within the 10 to 12 days, right? So it's my guarantee. And Anisha, one more question from you, that there are many people they want to learn how to speak in English. Okay, they desperately want to speak in English. Some of them who are watching us, they are doing job, they are in a business, they are teachers, and some of them they want to send their children to to a good place, right? And they want their children to speak in English. So but after having such kind of that importance, or such kind of that I would say that thing that they need to speak in English, but even after they can't speak in English, why? What makes them to stop in English?
As per my experience, sir, there are some people they want to speak in English, but they didn't get right opportunity. Like they don't have any good guidance to how they start to speak in English. So let me speak. So I think so. If we got right guidance, right time, so that time we can speak in English also. When we start to speak in English, that time they left their course in middle. Why? Because they think so they are not learning as they want to learn. So
That's why, that, well, right, I do agree with you, Nisha, because this is a really very good point, that when we start learning anything, right, so our mind start getting bored, right? And that after some time, because when we start doing the repetition of the same work, and mind doesn't want to that do the repetition actually, so he tried to skip that thing. So that's why actually some of the people, some of the students or anyone actually, while we said that okay, you need to practice again and again, right, they stop that doing the practice, and they leave the course in the middle. And this is the thing, That's why they can't speak in English fluently, because I don't know that from where you will learn how to speak in English, right? I don't know that you are watching either from Nagar or other side of Nagar, right? So if you can come here, you can come here. Otherwise, from where you want to learn how to speak in English, you can go there. But do one more thing, because it is in your hand, that right? That is the thing, that complete your course by hook and crook. Because if you complete your course, I'm not sure that I can't say that you will able to speak in English after that or not, right? I don't know what will be the method of the institution from where you want to learn how to speak in English, but after completing your duration of the course, you will be, more confident. You will have a thing in your mind that I am the person who start the things and end the same thing, right? And this thought and this confidence make you next time more confident to learn anything, to achieve whatever in your life, right? So for having such kind of confidence or belief, right, try to complete your course. If you start learning in English, if you start speaking in English, or if you want to do the course, right, complete that course. Okay, Nisha, one more question. I would love to say that at what point, right, because you came here, you start learning, it was not the first day when you thought that, okay, oh my god, I am right place and now I will learn how to speak in English, and now after 3 months I will start speaking in English, right? It was not the first day. It will none, it will not be with anyone, right? It was not my first day when I thought that now I am at right place, now I will learn how to speak. After having some classes, after taking some classes, I would say, I knew that I am at a right place, right? So I want to know from you that at what point you thought that, oh my god, I'm at right place and I'm really speaking English fluently, and that I'm improving my level. Yeah, my level is improving day by day. What was the level?
So, this is amazing question. So, when we start our course, so that I am not so sure that I can be fluent, but our trainers teach us in a better manner, and also they give us so many tasks like shoot video and other tasks. So when I shoot video first time, so that I take around 120 and 130 shots.
120 and 130 shots.
Yeah,
Okay.
that I'm not able to make a perfect video, but after 1 month, so our mentor also give us a different topic to make video, and that time I completed 2 and 3 shots. So that moment was magical moment for me, and that time I thought that it is good for me, and also now I am confident and I am right place to speak in English. So that was my magical moment.
Okay, so it was a magical moment because first time when you start making the video. Yes, guys, if you come to our institute and if you take our course, so you need to make the videos, right? We will teach you that how you can make. So at first time you take 120 130 retakes, right? But after 1 month you took only 2 or 3 retakes, right? And you made a perfect video, right? That's really amazing, right? Because 120 130 retakes, it's not a small thing, it's a big thing, right? Because some of the people actually, they they get bored, or that, oh my god, I took 10 retakes and now my video is not perfect. They start leaving that thing. Okay, but you didn't do. That's why you are here, right? So this is the last question for you, that what things make Perfect Institute better than the other institution?
Best part of this institute to learn in English, that is our course is divided in 2 level, and I like both level. Why? Because in first level we need to be confident, and this is basic level to learn English. So after complete our first level, when we went to second level, so that time we do so many interesting things, like in class we do so many activity, and we enjoyed that class so much. And this level was amazing and out of box, and I never experienced that kind of thing in my student as a student life. So dividing a course in two parts, it is a very good decision in Perfect Institute. Also, our mentor and our trainer, they are very capable to teach and train ourselves. So both, yeah, that was only in my mind to say.
Okay, that's really good. And yes, I would love to say, guys, that I really want you to speak in English because that I face many of the problem because of not knowing or not speaking in English in my career, in my life, right? As you know that Nisha faced earlier. So if you want to speak fluently in English, you can come to Perfect Institute, take demo classes, and I would say that you will learn how to speak in English. It's my guarantee. Okay, so it was really amazing conversation, Nisha, with you, that because you told many of the things that which are very very important for the student, for the people who want to speak in English. And guys, मैं आप लोगों को बताना चाहूँगा कि निशा ने सिर्फ ग्रेजुएशन किया है और ग्रेजुएशन अभी इनका इसी साल हुआ है, एंड निशा इज स्पीकिंग इंग्लिश फ्लुएंटली. सो मैं सिर्फ यही बोलना चाहता हूँ कि अगर आप चाहते हैं इंग्लिश बोलना या आप अपने बच्चों को इंग्लिश सिखाना चाहते हैं कि वो इंग्लिश में बात करें, सो उसके लिए आप हमारे दिए नंबर पे कॉल कर सकते हैं. अगर आप हमारे इस वीडियो को यूट्यूब चैनल पे या किसी और प्लेटफॉर्म पे देख रहे हैं तो यूट्यूब चैनल के इस वीडियो के नीचे डिस्क्रिप्शन में हमने डिटेल दे रखी है, हमारे नंबर्स हैं, वहाँ पर जाकर के आप हमें कॉल कर सकते हैं, उस नंबर पे जाके कॉल कर सकते हैं. और कुछ भी और डिटेल चाहिए तो आप मैसेज भी कर सकते हैं. एंड निशा, थैंक यू सो मच फॉर कमिंग हियर एंड टू शेयर योर थॉट्स, यू शेयर योर एक्सपीरियंस अबाउट आवर कोर्स एंड what did you learn and all the things. Thank you so much, and
Thank you, sir.
And I would love to see you again and Perfect Institute official YouTube channel. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.